Hello guys, this is Sapsha from Uzitam. Welcome back to my channel. Last time I did a tutorial on the life hack stitch, which is the running stitch, and today I'm going to be showing you the back stitch. And I had feedback from a couple of my friends. They thought the running stitch was the back stitch. So today I'm just going to show you how a back stitch looks like. I'm going to use a replica of a seam. So two fabrics, when you join two fabrics together with a stitch, what is created here is usually a seam. So imagine this is a seam either on your skirt or in your trouser on the side, or your dress. Then it's ripped. So we're going to do a back stitch on it. A back stitch, so you'll stitch on the inside part of your garment. So you turn your garment inside out, and then we'll just start. So it doesn't matter whether you start from down to up or up to down, because already the stitch is going to be hidden. So we'll start just as how we started the running stitch. So I'll start from the bottom to the top. So if it's a garment that has been ripped on the seam, you usually have this line here that can guide you just to help you sew on a straight line. So we've moved from bottom to top, and then I estimate the size of my stitch. Maybe I want that big. I go down just like that. Then from down, I just also estimate, I'm moving forward for now first. Same size of stitch as I go up. Trying to keep it on that line. And then now where it gets the name the back stitch, we'll now have to go back to where the previous stitch ended. And then we just poke from the end of the previous stitch downwards. There. And then now from the back, you'll count this. This is the first stitch, and then another similar stitch again, moving forward like that. We come up. So the back stitch will always have to go back to your previous stitch while you're on the other side of on the top of the garment. So we just go back to where the previous stitch ended. We poke our needle downwards, and then we count. This is 1 and then 2 where we want our stitch to be. But let's make sure at least you estimate the size of your stitch, and ensure you have at least same size stitches. So we can move faster without really going once per stitch. So I'll just estimate without looking back to there. And this is the back stitch is the strongest among the strongest hand stitches. You can do permanent attaching of seams, or just hand sewing with this back stitch. So there we go. I know people who've done a full they have done DIYs on their maybe baggy t-shirts or just dresses using this back stitch, and it has worked very well. So there we go. So there you have it. I'm going to show you how I end my stitches. So let's say I've come to the end of my garment. So I just go down, back to the previous stitch. And then from here, that's how I end the stitch. I just pick a small fabric, like that. And then I wind this thread on the needle just once or twice, and then I pull it like that, just tighten it, and then that's it. I just cut the thread, and there you have it. That's your seam there. So you've held your garments together, and then you can always just do some ironing. You can iron to either open the seam, or if you want it to lie on one side, you can still do the same. So I really hope you've learned something new, and thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. Cheers and bye bye.